I'm Lady Nika, you can call me Nika, and today I'll be watching the third episode of Dracula called The Dark Compass. Let's watch it first and I'll talk about it after. Oh my god, it starts. Oh, it started there. Okay.
I've been dying to meet you.
Take Mina, lose me.
You died to save this terrified child.
I die to save any terrified child.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm not like you. There's a nobler purpose to my life than simply prolonging it. Settle for her, or take me and learn something.
Run. Go! Now! Agatha Van Helsing, I am going to make you last.
I thought, why doesn't she just do it anyway? But then he would go after Mina.
Come, boy. Suckle.
Oh. Okay. So they already took him. $123. He escaped? Because you know there's some stealing of clothes, so... Or it was her. She just came back a little bit before him, because I thought she just stayed the whole time. And I'm gonna stop trying to figure it out. But it's not fun if you don't try to figure it out.
Please, the kids, would you love?
Yeah, that's not a good idea. But how did he got in without being invited? Or the person she thinks he's invited him.
Oh, God, did you have to bring him home? Sorry.
He invited me in.
Yeah.
What's the state of
Oh, she has a cross. I was like, why did it...
drunk?
Well, that's certainly one way of putting it.
What have you done to my fridge?
It's a fridge, the white box.
Yeah.
Bob's in the fridge.
Bob's in the fridge.
Took a bit of folding.
It's not the same person? It has to be.
How long? But it's the same bloodline.
Unmistakable.
Aww. I was hoping you would...
Soldier!
It's not a weapon.
No, of course not. It's a camera. May I see it?
Give it to him.
How does he know it?
I've been around since the 15th century. Things change. You get used to it.
1500s. Okay, so he's not that young.
Smile. There. Smile. Drop yours. Drop it. Drop yours. Now please have mercy and smile. There are many advantages to being a vampire, but it does make it hard to be a morning person. That's better.
I was like, you can make someone smile just for pointing a gun. But it's... Oh, no!
Do not shoot him!
I said drop it.
Smile.
Drop it now.
No. Sister Agatha Van Helsing was my great-great aunt on my father's side.
I really liked her.
What the... Out of nowhere! Oh, I was hoping it was her. I mean, she's probably just as smart as Agatha, but I really liked Agatha.
He's really not worth your sympathy.
Or maybe it is her.
Enjoyed hitting
No,
you, you know.
he would have noticed,
I've acquired
I think.
some of your
Oh, I thought he was going to cut the ropes. Which wasn't going to be really nice either, but...
Clearly very wealthy.
Well,
Well, look at all this stuff. Never have I stood in greater luxury than surrounds me now. This is a chamber of marvels. There isn't a king or queen
or emperor that I have ever known or eaten who would step into this room and ever agree to leave it again. I knew the future would bring wonders. I did not know it would make them ordinary.
400 years.
Ah,
So
sorry.
true.
500, actually. I slept in.
Do you have a reflection
I'm sorry?
in the mirror? They don't have reflections in the films. Vampires.
Of all the
I look
questions.
like someone who can't see himself in the mirror. I don't see any less in a mirror than you do.
He didn't want
I
it.
see more.
Harker to be in a... Oh, that's why. First episode, he didn't want it, the mirror.
Do you have an orchestra?
Do you have an orchestra?
Telephone. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. Oh, they're there.
Who else is up there?
And it's sunlight. What did they do there? Oh, he's gonna have to get in.
You may not have noticed, but there's a roof over my head.
I've noticed.
Let's see how much she looks like Agatha.
Okay, I'm coming in.
And closing the door. Not really,
Keep
you
in
know.
mind, I've got people outside. Anything happens to me, they're gonna tear the roof off and let you burn.
Distraction? But then what is he going... Ooh. Oh. Mm-mm. Disgusting, but funny at the same time. Which is just what this series is.
Look at me. Look at me!
Is it Agatha? I'm still a bit... not sure.
Where do we put it?
She had a lot of time, you know,
To isolation.
to disguise. Another descendant? Oh, he was hoping for something. Very likely. What the? Did he propose? What? This is like so weird. It's like, is it the same show? Because is he the... But there's a Jonathan Harker calling him. So it's not the same one because Dracula used his skin. I don't think you can survive that, can you? Maybe it's like the name of the institute or something. The Jonathan Harker Institute or something like that. Jonathan Harker Foundation. Okay. Like it could be a person with the same name, but it would be kind of weird to...
You don't need anything. You weren't drinking.
I don't drink.
Good. Neither does he. In here?
Well, that's all he does.
The original teams were looking in the wrong place. No one realised quite how close Count Dracula's ship got to the British mainland.
Oh yeah, they were told to lie about the place where the boat sank. They did found him? Why are you that close? Like, you know he's a vampire, he's there.
Everybody was not
Exact.
prepared. Dracula was, in fact, alive. And of course, we were waiting for him on the beach.
Why?
I thought it was a bit odd that they were all on the beach when he came out.
Is that there? What is it for? It's a toilet. I'm a vampire. Why have you given me a toilet?
Ooh. Nice.
So you're a doctor this time, are you? I think I preferred the disappointed nun.
I'm a scientist.
Well, that amounts to the same thing.
I'm not Sister Agatha.
Disappointed
I'm
man.
Dr. Helsing, and I'm the woman in charge of this foundation.
Rights. Nobody has rights, Zoe. Man, woman, or monster. No one, nowhere. It's just a lunatic fantasy.
Or civilization, as we like to call it.
Yeah, it
Give me a
should
left
be
arm.
work better. It's better in theory
Going to give blood.
than in the practice. Ugh.
Only in blood do we find the truth, Zoe.
Oh, for you at least.
Our primary purpose is medical research, but with the stipulation that where you're
Cool,
found,
cool.
you'll be trapped, studied, understood, and humanely fed.
Agatha was always trying to save everybody, but you hold yourself apart. Friendless, loveless, childless, compromised, corrupt even.
Much more quiet.
Ah,
I liked Agatha
Zoe
responses.
Helsing, there's a shadow on your heart. You call it cancer.
Oh.
That's why your blood was poison to me.
Hello, Dr. Helsing, isn't it? I'm sure we can sort all this out.
Skyping?
Yes,
Who gave him the Wi-Fi password?
well, it's my name.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell Dr. Helsing who you are.
I'm Count Dracula's lawyer.
His what?
His lawyer.
His lawyer.
Sorry. Well, not. It does look like you're keeping him here against his will, and whilst my client doesn't want to make a fuss, well, that's not really on, is it?
Oh my god, this show is amazing.
Since when did you have a lawyer?
1896?
Being well over a century old is not actually against the law. What's against the law is you locking him up. I think you might have
Lawyers.
Dr. Helsing. Count Dracula has rights.
Dracula has rights.
I think that's an emotionally loaded term.
It is the correct term.
It's not a legal term. Has he harmed anyone?
Yes.
No.
Well, on the beach.
No.
he should.
Oh man, I love
Rules
this
of an incident
show.
on the beach a few... Count Dracula has given a deadline for his release, 11 minutes past 8 this evening. Slightly odd timing, but he has his ways.
Odd. It's not odd at all, Mr. Renfield. 11 minutes past 8 is sunset.
Blood is everything you need to know, Zoe. If you understand how to read it.
Yeah, she's definitely not Agatha. Yeah. For a moment I thought she may throw it away. But yeah. I think it's funny how they just let him go. Like, yeah, let Count Dracula leave just because of a lawyer.
Agatha.
I mean, I understand. But it...
Could be part of me.
She's going to end up with the memories of Agatha too.
It is the correct term.
Oh my god, this show is amazing. She's going to end up with the memories of her of Agatha too. She's going to end up with the memories of her of Agatha too. She's going to end up with the memories of her of Agatha too. She's going to end up with the memories of her of Agatha too. She's going to end up with the memories of her of Agatha too. 3 months. Oh man. Oh, and she's still alive. That's new. Oh, she's going to marry the guy.
Where are the crisps? I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Somebody said they were getting crisps.
She was just saying she didn't want it to get married and she wants to enjoy life, and then she accepted the marriage proposal.
These days, everything is done for you and everything is being delivered, even food.
Even food.
Another 20 minutes. What?
I'm just texting.
I know that face.
What face?
Yours?
Already have dinner plans.
I'm trying, Dark Lord.
Dark Lord. See the emoji.
My lady friend.
Dr. Helsing, I'm assuming she'll take no further interest in you.
Doubt it.
What's the time?
2:30?
You know what? I think there's blood in my alcohol stream.
Yeah.
In my
You know what I said?
house.
Did.
There's blood.
In your alcohol stream, it was hilarious.
It's the wrong way round, you see?
Stop. You're killing me.
Cemetery. Yeah, that's very, very vampire.
Some of the little ones wriggle their way to the surface.
Why is she smiling?
You really don't care, do you?
Apparently she doesn't.
Lucy?
Oh no. I was like, there is no way he's going to find her because, you know, she's somewhere else. The GPS.
Every other human experience
Not going to be good.
somewhere, and you know, people don't usually say that to me.
Yeah, you kill them before they can. Basically, you're blocking people.
Aren't you afraid of anything? Even dying?
Everybody dies.
Not everybody lives.
You're a very special flavor.
It's something we have to think about sometimes. Oh.
My
Oh.
lord.
Dracula is my lord. Okay. Is he oh, she's not well. She didn't recover? I thought she was doing something else. This is not how I wanted her to come back. But okay.
Did somebody send you?
Oh, it's Agatha. Oh, the kid actually followed her. Or she is scared now. What changed this time? Because apparently she has been doing it for a while.
Please avert your eyes. I have to murder a child.
Oh.
As we used to say in Vladivostok.
What? Okay, that was...
How you feeling, love?
What? Oh, not in the eye again. I don't want to see that. No?
I'll bring you a cuppa. You stay there.
The flies.
We are
Oh, she's going to come back. Or are they going to cremate her? That would be horrible. Yeah. Oh no. That is not a really good image to see. I want to be cremated. So That is a terrifying thought. But then spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years under in a box, probably worst. Or she's going to escape.
Hello?
Because, like, it doesn't make sense that he's coming back for her all this time and then he just, you know, ended.
Someone here?
Although he is a bit, you know, like, oh, I'm going to end it exactly how I said it was going to happen.
In the fire.
Yeah, he turned her. I thought he was, but then I thought he is exactly the kind of guy who would do that just to prove a point. Like, oh, you're not afraid of that. Well,
That is not my DNA syncs with yours. Oh, what a useful vocabulary I now have. Who are you? It's perfectly obvious who I am. So, what does Dracula fear?
Who else?
Or what does he want then?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. But you also brought Dracula back to life with it. So he's still very much your problem, and you know that.
Yeah.
What can I do?
I mean, you found him, and then you got so close that he bites someone.
I am the spirit, and you are the flesh. The darkness of Dracula shall guide us to the light.
I'm dying.
I'm dead. But I'm Sister Agatha Van Helsing of the St. Mary's Convent, Budapest, and neither of us are quite done yet.
What does he want? Because it's more like he just wants to have fun, because he has fun with everything. So now Agatha will be in control. Okay, finally. I don't like Zoe very much.
Remember, it is the soul, not the aspect that one loves.
Dr. Helsing? You don't sound quite yourself.
Oh.
Are you all right?
Perfectly.
Yeah, she didn't believe in any of it before. Well, Zoe doesn't believe in any of it.
I'm not on the menu. I'm an old friend. We go way back.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
Jack.
That's what I want.
But I was beautiful.
Beauty's never more than a disguise, Lucy. You've outgrown it.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah. We don't always know what we want. Oh, I didn't thought he was actually going to do it. Yeah, sure. Just like dripping blood, and then his mouth is all clean. Yeah, sure.
Well, how did
That's
it taste?
quite a big window for someone who can stand the sun.
What taste?
She did. I thought he was going to. There will be no conversation. I wanted the conversation. Wait, what?
It's 93 million miles away. It really isn't gonna hurt you. Goodbye, Count Dracula. Shuffle back to your box of dirt. The game is over. You lose. You will live forever in shame.
He's afraid of dying, but he doesn't want to leave either. I don't get it. That is a weird explanation.
Look at her, Agatha.
Yeah, Agatha.
It's beautiful.
I don't. What does that mean?
You're drinking my blood.
The only way for him to die.
But my blood is deadly to you.
Yes,
So you'll die.
so will you.
Hmm.
After all this time, did you think I'd let it hurt?
Okay, I liked a little bit that ending. Up until the point where he was looking at the sun, and I thought it's not going to end like this, right? That at that point was a bit disappointing, but the actual ending, that was good. The episode wasn't what I expected, because what I liked the most about the show was those two talking, and I mentioned it several times in the last time, because when I was editing, I was like, why did I say it so many times? But it's because it's true. It's what I really liked about the show, was those two talking. And then we got Zoe, who not at all like Agatha, and we just got her at the end, which wasn't much. She didn't talk too much with him, you know. There was a little bit there in the end, and I like that. But yeah, the thing I like most about the first two episodes, because in the first one there's a lot of coming, you know, those two, it's amazing. So we don't get much in this one. The other thing I really like is Dracula work on words, and how he says things with a double meaning, and it's amazing. And we don't have much of that here either. Let me take those. So we don't have that much either, and we had a lot of things that were somewhere else, you know. The whole story of this girl was a bit, well, you can't say it's too much, because if they had put it less, we probably wouldn't understand much of of her story. And it's a nice story. Like, she always thought she didn't want it to be beautiful, because, oh, if you're beautiful, everyone's smiling and you have to smile all the time, and I don't want that. But then when she stopped being beautiful, she's like, oh, I didn't want that. And that is a good reflection of humanity, you know. We always want what we don't have. And there's a lot of, you know, ugly people. I don't think anyone is like ugly, or but people who are not considered beautiful at this time. Because if you look at history, there are very different patterns of beauty, you know. So at this time, you may not be considered beautiful, and then those people pursue beauty. And a lot of people who are beautiful, they are like, they only like me because I'm beautiful, so I wish I wasn't that beautiful. But when you get what you want, and then you realize that it's, you know, there's it's terrible for everyone. And it's good for everyone. It depends on how you look, you know. There's some positive and negative points in all of those. So it's a good reflection on humanity, you know, that you really want something, and when you get it and you realize what it means to have that, and you spend your whole life used to what you had before, you know. She got used to being beautiful, so when she wasn't anymore, it was horrible. So I don't know. It's a bit off. It's a good story. I like her story, but I really wanted to see those two, you know, and we got very little of it. the whole Harker Institute also. I thought there would be a bigger meaning or a bigger effect on the story, like who founded them, who was the mercenaries from. There's nothing. Like, it was just I don't know. I expected a little bit more. I was so happy at the end of the last episode that I didn't wait much to watch. I'm watching this. I just published the second episode, so I didn't wanted anyone to put some spoilers on the comment section. So I just watched it as soon as I could, and it's a good ending. I like the ending, but a lot of the episode, I don't know. I can't say it was bad, because it wasn't. Like I said, it was a really good story that they told of her, and I'm not a writer, so I couldn't do any better. But I really wanted more of those two. I think that's it, because I really like their interactions, and it was really good that it ended with both of them. And it was actually Agatha. Zoe was she gave up a long time before, so she wasn't there very much. I don't think so. I'm seeing like that. So it was actually Dracula and Agatha, and it ends, together in a way. That is fun. Not together, even though they're like sharing a bed there, they're not together. They are still enemies, but they had this connection, which was really good, and I really liked it. So I'm good with this ending. I mean, I expected more for the episode, but I'm okay with the ending. I liked it. It was a good ending. Yeah. No hopes for a second season. I was thinking, oh, maybe we could, although it's from 2020. So, yeah, if there was going to be a second season, there would be one already. But yeah, that's what we get, and I'll probably rewatch the first 2 episodes a few times. And the whole show, because I like rewatching, and I'm probably going to catch a lot of things that I missed in the first time I watch it. But anyway, for the reaction, this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you thought of this ending? Of this last episode? Leave it in the comments. I like to hear it. And yeah, leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And thank you for watching. Have a really nice day.